Hello guys, and today I'm going to eat a mini cheese and tomato pizza. Now, there's nothing special about this on the surface, it just looks like a normal pizza. So you might think, why am I even doing a video on this? Well, I've never seen anything like this before. It says, with hidden carrots and tomatoes to help your kids eat one of their five a day. So the idea is to trick children into eating something they don't even want to eat. Now, I'm not even sure that's even ethical, right? Because surely kiddies have rights too, right? And it's not nice to deceive them into what they're actually eating, right? I mean, I don't think there's such a thing as a carrot allergy. But if there was, and a kiddie saw this, they wouldn't think twice about actually eating it, right? And it says there are, and I can't. It's now I got this cheaper because I bought this. I have put this in the freezer to be fair. So this was bought up on the 29th of September. I It's probably technically expired because I probably put in the freezer the day after or something like that. It would have cost £3. I got it half price for £1.50. Um, it's currently the 30th of November. Um, there has been a budget speech where the two-child benefit cap has been scrapped. I couldn't possibly have known that for sure in September. Anyway, I'm going to get one out. I'm going to try and rip some of the plastic. So I do not know where this so-called hidden carrot is. It looks like a normal cheese and tomato pizza to me. So they must have gone out of their way to hide the carrot. Let's see what happens if I scrape some of it. See if I can see any of this hidden carrot. I've got the ingredients to see if they even mention carrot, even though. No, they do mention it, but it must be really, really hidden. I can't see any, honestly. Maybe it's me. Can you see the carrot? Because I can't. Right, now I'm going to heat it and then I'm going to eat it, okay? See you soon, guys. Right, and now I'm going to eat it, okay? Right, now. The problem is, I can't easily see any bits of carrot. And I can't really taste it either, so it does taste slightly different, but I can't explain what the difference is because all I can think of is I must have somehow blended the carrot in with the tomato. So if you look, you can't see any. It's a carrot on there, it just tastes slightly different, but I can't quite explain it. I think it doesn't taste quite as good as a normal one, I think, so I think they've done something for children to make it taste slightly worse, I think. I'm encouraging them to actually eat some carrot. Now, thinking that children won't complain about it, thinking that it's aimed at children, then maybe adults won't even try it. And if the children complain, they'll just tell them to shut up. Well, their parents will tell them to shut up, I mean. Now, I must admit, you seem to be paying a premium price for what it is, given that it's not that interestingly tasty, unless you're desperate for a child to eat a small bit of carrot. I've begun to even say how much carrot is in here, I don't think, just that it's got some carrot. And unless that's the exact portion, in which case you get a very small amount of carrot, then I genuinely can't see it. I must admit, hiding food is quite a unique novelty. I've not seen anything quite like that before, where they deliberately try to hide the food. But, okay. I mean, for £3, you can get a lot bigger pizzas than this, normally. But it's like I paid £1.50 for it. I have had cheaper ones which don't have the carrot in. But I got this purely because it said it had the hidden carrot, and curiosity got the better of me, truthfully. Um, yeah, it's actually green on all of them, so in all of them you can see that it's good in fats, saturates, sugars and salt. And it's quite rare to find food that has green for all the categories. That means it's healthy food, okay? I mean, I don't mean, when I say the food is healthy, I don't mean if you eat food that's got red in some of them, you'll end up in a hospital. That's not what I mean, although if you've got an allergy to some things, you might. But these are something variety of tomato. I can't remember what special underneath it called. It says peach based tomato topped with tomato sauce and medium fat hard cheese. So it does mention tomato puree and carrot amongst other things. And for anybody who doesn't know about pizzas, which I'm sure virtually all of you do, it says you can free packaging, it says you can freeze them, and I did, and so and then much later in this gate, it is still technically in date to some extent because it's come out of the freezer, okay, and thawed, okay? And you can cook this from chilled or frozen, so you can cook this directly from frozen, but I prefer to thaw it first, because sometimes if you thaw it, you get a better flavour on some foods, okay? If they tell you can. If it was bought originally not frozen, and this wasn't bought frozen originally, then you get better flavour if you like it to thaw, okay? It's okay. Not terrible, but to be honest, I think I prefer it without the carrots in because it doesn't even seem to taste with much carrot. And also I think you can get a bigger pizza than two of these for the same amount of money, I think. Pretty much. Right, so unless they're very, 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 very cheap, I don't think I'll get any more of these again. So that's a mini cheese and tomato pizza with a head and carrot. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.